Oh, that is a shot looking up towards Beaver Creek this morning, and it is just going to be such a beautiful day, Sunday, fun day to head outside and play in the mountains. Today is Sunday, August 25th. I'll be your host, Michelle Seymour, here in the studio. We've got Eric out and about. Actually, I'm not really sure where he went this morning, so I'm all excited to check in with him and his epic mornings. Lots of stuff to get out and do. But hey, you know, we've been having these cooler mornings. The sun's starting to set a little bit earlier. You can feel that crispness in the air, which means it's time to get your epic pass. So it's right around the corner that ski season is about to start here. And this year it's going to be starting earlier than ever with all of the snowmaking improvements they've done over at Keystone. That is scheduled hopefully to be the first mountain in Colorado to open up this year. You never quite know where all that snow is going to come, but there's definitely going to be some at Keystone. And right now, if you get your pass before September 2nd, you're going to get the best deal on the pass that you can get. It has been 11 years now since that Epic Pass was first launched, and it's transformed the way we all ski. And now that they have Epic for everyone, there's a pass in there from just a couple of days to the whole season. So there's something right for you. Check it out. Do it now, though, before those prices go up. Now, if you're looking for something fun to do today, maybe you've got your Epic Pass already, head on over to the Vail Farmers Market. That is taking place in Vail this afternoon, and it is just one of my favorite ones. It is so much fun. You can find everything from really cute little dog collars and leashes to fresh produce to some of my personal favorites over there are usually the cupcakes. I'm not sure which one it is, but there's a cupcake stand, and they are just divine. They are so good. But there's a little bit for everyone at the Vail Farmers Market, and there's free parking if you head over to Main Vail Village in the parking structure, or you can go over to Lion's Head and park as well. And this is just an absolutely huge farmers market, and it's going to be going on for a couple more weekends, but over 40 food vendors at this market. So there really is enough to make a day of it. Go get yourself some lunch while you're out there and enjoy the day. We're going to check in with Eric and see where he's at this morning.
Hey, thanks a lot, Michelle. I am at my habitual haunting spot here at the top of the Avon Preserve Trails for Epic Morning this morning. I, of course, have my consummate companion, the adorable Golden Retriever Minnie, sniffing around right now. She's ready to give you guys some adorable shots up here. You know, next weekend, Labor Day weekend, really bookends the summer as things start to dovetail into the fall and then the exciting winter time. And we're ending the season with two amazing events going on. The first one I want to talk about is happening in Vail, and this is the Vail Jazz Labor Day Party. So it's a series of jazz concerts. They've got artists from all over the world kind of collaborating together, so it's various artists sharing the stage at a few different performances throughout the course of the weekend. And it's occurring at the Vail Marriott, as well as Ford Amphitheater and Vail Square. So these events, they're either $55 or $75 each, depending on where you want to sit. And then you can, of course, get tickets to every single event. $450 gets you a dinner with the jazz performers, as well as tickets to every event. So it's a great time, Labor Day weekend, and if you're a little more into revelry and celebration than introspective and fun jazz, then you're going to want to head to Beaver Creek, where their Oktoberfest kicks off this Friday. They're extending it one additional day, so it's not just Saturday and Sunday, it's now Friday through Sunday. And aside from your incredible variety of various German beers, there's also bratwurst eating competitions. There's a pretzel toss competition where you're like trying to throw a pretzel on a stick sticking out of the ground. It's just a great time at Oktoberfest. We got a great Good Morning Vail in store for you as well. We're going to be speaking with the Rotary Club, and Michelle is cooking up a tasty breakfast treat. But first, a look at your local weather.
Christie Sports has 2 convenient bike shops in the Vail Valley, a new full-service shop in Westvale, and a rental shop on Bridge Street near Gondola 1. The experts at Christie Sports provide unmatched service and product knowledge, featuring mountain, bike path, and road bikes from Scott and Trek. Christie Sports has bike rentals for kids and adults, including free delivery. And expert mechanics guarantee 24-hour turnaround on basic tunes. When you need bikes in the Vail Valley, think Christie Sports.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
There can be a lot of confusion as to how to make your home more sustainable and more energy efficient. And that's why Holy Cross Energy is the #1 place to contact to find out if your home is energy efficient. And Brian, tell us a bit more about your auditing program.
That's absolutely right. The first thing you want to do, like you go to the doctor and get a physical exam, is to get this energy audit for your home or for your workplace. Our auditors will come out free of charge, conduct a look around the facilities using standard methods, and probably come up with 4 or 5 things that you can do that are real easy ways of saving electricity and managing your input on the environment.
And not as complicated as, say, replacing insulation or windows, but there's some much more simple things that
There are some easy things, changing lighting, having a controllable thermostat. These will all be recommendations. And then you can go to our website and get rebates for the new equipment that you may need through our programs and services. So it's a double bang for the buck.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Brian, for coming on. Definitely check out Holy Cross Energy, get an audit to your house, and save some money.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
I love this time of year in the mountains. It really can't get much better than this, unless I guess it were snow season. But right now, beautiful, sunny, dry skies. A lot of the crowds, the mountain has slowed down a little bit, but you have everything to yourself. It's the perfect time. We're going to be warming up today to about 79 degrees. That's going to feel pretty hot today. A little bit of cloud cover. Some clouds moving in mainly as we get into the late afternoon, early evening. We could see some gustiness with that as well. Overall, a really warm, dry, sunny day. Put on that sunblock, head outside. An overnight low of 49, so very mild overnight as well, with the sun setting at 7:51, getting that little bit earlier every day now. Having a look at the I-70 corridor, still super hot in Denver. Highs of 79 down in Denver. 88 to the west of us over in Eagle, but 82 in Vail and Avon. So really nice temperatures for getting outside and enjoying all of that. As we look at the week ahead, we've got more sunny skies, hot, dry weather headed your way. So mid 70s throughout the week, heating up a little bit on Wednesday, and then as we get towards Friday, we have that chance of rain again. So we're going to check in with Eric next and see how he's enjoying his epic morning.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
You know, I come up to the Avon Preserve trails and I always get some amazing shots and wonder at the majesty of our valley. And I can never figure out if it's more majestic to see Minnie the golden retriever hanging out and looking amazing, or the incredible vistas that we get. Good job, Minnie. But today I'm at the Avon Preserve Trails. And I just came out to the point here to give you guys a good idea of where I am and then why these are such amazing trails to bring your dog and your family for a little midday, early morning or late afternoon hike. So these trails are just located at the end of Nottingham Road. So you can see I-70 and Main Avon over there. Nottingham Road is sort of the north frontage road of I-70. At the end of Nottingham Road, you make a right up Metcalf. Just look up Beaver Creek Point on your phone. There's a little parking lot up here. But it's one of those rare instances in our valley where you don't have to go on a really long hike to get incredible views, a really exerting hike. It's just a nice mellow trail section up here. There's about 2 miles worth of hiking trails located at the West Avon Preserve. Also amazing biking trails that I'm going to get into later on in the show. But I think my favorite part of all of these trails, aside from the incredible views you get, is that it's one of the only places in the valley with hiking trails that it's totally acceptable to have your dog off leash. So it's really dog-friendly trails. You're always going to find people up here walking their dogs around. So if your puppy likes to play with other puppies, this is a wonderful place to do it. I'm sure we're going to run into some friends up here, and Minnie's going to show off her chase me skills for everybody. So we're going to have a fun epic morning for you on Good Morning Vail this Sunday. But what I've really been waiting for is to see what type of delicious culinary cuisine Michelle is cooking up in the kitchen. We're going to check up with her right now.
So favorite time of day is breakfast time. Everyone loves breakfast for dinner, breakfast for lunch, any time of day. So we are going to make today, it's a new take on the twice baked potato or a potato skin, but we're going to make a breakfast version of it. So basically you want to start with your basic potato. You want to get like an Idaho potato or something that's a decent size. The golden potatoes will work really well as well. So we have some in the oven currently that are baking. So you can put that in and sort of forget about it. You can tell whenever they're done by, you just squeeze the tin foil and they feel nice and soft. So once you have your potato in the oven and cooking, you're going to take it out and you're going to scoop out all of that yummy potato. Try and keep your skins in good shape and just set it aside. And then you're going to make your normal breakfast items. So right now I am making some scrambled eggs to put in my breakfast twice baked potatoes. This is some green peppers, yellow peppers, green onions, and I actually took, I've got a lot of little cherry tomatoes in my garden right now. So I took some yellow cherry tomatoes and red cherry tomatoes, and I sauteed that. And just a little tip, if you saute something veggie-wise, lots of times you can just saute it with a little bit of Italian dressing because it already has the olive oil in it, and then it has all those great seasonings as well. So it'll add a lot of flavor to it. As well as we have some bacon that we made, some sausage, and again, whatever you like. If you're a vegetarian, you could do some extra veggies in yours. I just love to use whatever is in season currently, especially right now. If you live up here, I'm sure you have all sorts of stuff just popping up in your garden at home. So everything from the fresh herbs that you might have to the fresh veggies, use whatever you have and use whatever is fresh. So stay with us. We're going to check in next with Eric and check on our book report.
When your energy is spent, but there's so much more you want to do. New Starbucks Triple Shot Energy. 225 milligrams of caffeine for the energy to do what matters to you. What gives you energy?
In a world where thousands of rubber ducks must fight to survive, only one is strong enough to make it through the relentless gauntlet of Gore Creek. At the end awaits a finish so grand that it lives on in legend. It's the 2019 Vail Duck Race presented by Engel & Volkers. You could win $5,000 and be eligible to win $1 million while helping to support Vail Rotary Club. To buy your duck or for more information, log on to vailduckrace.com. The ducks start their journey in Vail Village Sunday, September 1st.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know. Cooper? Here, boy. If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets, backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry, Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
The Book Report is brought to you by the Eagle Valley Library District. Read, learn, grow.
You know, if you weren't familiar with our libraries here in the Eagle Valley, let me tell you, they are some of the most incredible libraries I have ever encountered. I've lived in a lot of places too. These very special libraries because they offer so many things for you to get out and do, and especially if you are an innovative, creative human being, because they actually have access to a 3D printer at the library located just west of us here, back over that way in Eagle. It's called the Spark Design Studio, and they've got a virtual reality headset as well as a 3D printer and 3D design software. So if you've got an idea for a new product, say a new dog bowl for hiking outside that's more efficient at storing water, or anything that you can imagine that would normally require big steel molds and presses and very complicated, expensive equipment, well, you can make it in their 3D design studio, the Spark Studio. Check it out in the Eagle Library. However, right now it is located in gypsum because they're just finishing up some construction on the Eagle Library. They're expanding it, adding a second kind of ancillary building and just additional spaces for people. So right now it's in gypsum. It will be in Eagle soon, but go check out that Spark Design Studio. And now, we're going to take a look at how gorgeous our Sunday is about to be.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Glenwood Hot Springs Resort. A whole new side to water.
It is going to be a beautiful day up in Glenwood today. Great time to hit up the pool up there. Maybe go check out the hot springs. They're supposed to be all healing and whatnot. So I don't know how much truth there is to that, but it always makes me feel relaxed and happy to get up there out there. But today is going to be a beautiful day. We're going to heat up to around 79 degrees today. A little bit of gusts coming up in the later afternoon as those clouds start to build, but overall a really dry, clear, sunny day today. So get outside and enjoy it. Really mild evening as well tonight. Sun going to be setting at 7:51 tonight and only a low of 49 degrees. So still really warm if you want to have that backyard barbecue before that work week starts to come in. So go outside, enjoy it, dry overnight as well. If you're traveling along the I-70 corridor today, it's going to be dry across the state today. Really hot down in Denver. They're looking at a high of 97. We're going to be in the 80s here in the Avon and Vail area. But to the west of us, as you get towards Eagle, they're pushing 90 as well, all the way up to 88 today. So definitely the place to be is going to be in the mountains. And it's going to be a beautiful work week as well coming ahead into the week. We've got lots of sunshine headed your way, mid-70s throughout the week, and dry. As we get towards the end of the week, we are going to see a little bit more cloud coverage coming in and that chance of rain coming in on Friday. But after a dry week like this, we're gonna want that little bit of moisture. So if you are headed up and down the I-70 corridor, maybe coming up, headed back, we're going to check in with the road report next.
This road report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
I-70 looking quite smooth this morning. Traffic very light. No incidences to report and no bad weather to report, as we just saw with the weather thanks to Michelle. We're going to have clear roads today, total lack of precipitation. So that means traffic flow should be fairly smooth throughout the day. So as I'm getting hyped for winter, you know, there's a cool breeze in the air, and I'm getting these great views of Vail and Beaver Creek and just getting stoked on the winter, I thought, why don't I remind everybody of just some preparedness coming up for the winter. So when that first snowstorm does come in early October, late September, fingers crossed, it'll probably be November actually. Want to make sure everybody's all prepared. The main thing to focus on is tires and windshield wiper fluid. Those are the things that usually catch people off guard, if you will, during that first snowstorm. Maybe your tires are getting a little bit bald. Maybe you have snow tires specifically that you put on your car. Well, we don't have that many auto service businesses here in the valley. So make your appointments now to get those snow tires on for probably mid to late October, just so that's done. You can check that off your checklist. Maybe right now, buy that windshield wiper fluid, stash it away in your trunk. I know I've ran out of it during the first snowstorm of the year before, and it's always such a dangerous hassle to try to make your way to the gas station to get that. So there you go. There's your tips from Eric. And now we're going to take a look at the Avon Rec Center located in Nottingham Park, right over there.
There's something fresh going on at the Coyote Cafe. Sip an all-natural margarita and share some Coyote nachos. Really hungry? Jump into these fresh sizzling fajitas or one of our classically prepared Mexican dishes. Try our fresh, never frozen half-pound burger, classic blue cheese, or go ahead and throw a little bacon on there. Not enough? You gotta try the signature Chili 14, 7 fresh peppers and 7 dried chilies combined to blow your mind. Freshen things up at the Coyote Cafe, Beaver Creek's first restaurant and bar.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park.
Elevate your adventure this summer at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in beautiful Glenwood Springs. You'll get unlimited turns on all of the park's awesome attractions, plus 2 cave tours for one low price with our Fun Day Pass. Only $53 for kids and $58 for adults. Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park, America's only mountaintop theme park.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Christie Sports has 2 convenient bike shops in the Vail Valley, a new full-service shop in Westvale, and a rental shop on Bridge Street near Gondola One. The experts at Christie Sports provide unmatched service and product knowledge, featuring mountain, bike path, and road bikes from Scott and Trek. Christie Sports has bike rentals for kids and adults, including free delivery. And expert mechanics guarantee 24-hour turnaround on basic tunes. When you need bikes in the Vail Valley, think Christie Sports.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer. We got it!
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us!
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it!
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
And let us put you in the spirits.
The Avon Recreation Center is truly a community center for not just a hub for the community and the locals that live here, but most definitely for our visitors that come to the valley. The Avon Recreation Center is centrally located truly in the heart of the valley. It's in the middle of Avon in its core next to picturesque Harry A. Nottingham Park. It's a 40,000 square foot full service recreation and leisure facility that we are, I must say, quite proud of. I really take a lot of pleasure seeing visitors and our locals come in the door. Generally their first reaction is, wow, what a great facility. And once greeted by the front desk, feel very welcomed and ready to enjoy the day at the Avon Recreation Center.
Hello. Hi. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Doing good, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
The Avon Recreation Center is truly a full-service recreation center. We have a 40,000 square foot aquatics facility that features a 5-lane lap pool with dive well, leisure pool with small kiddie slide, lazy river, and 140-foot large water slide. We also have a 33,000-gallon leisure jacuzzi, steam room, and sauna for your relaxation. We also offer a full-service fitness facility upstairs that includes full line of cardio equipment, free weights. Our line of free weights and dumbbells goes up to 120 pounds, which I believe is the heaviest in the valley.
Come on.
Some of our recent upgrades include our new bouldering wall that's behind us. It's been a great addition to the rec center. Our state-of-the-art fitness equipment can satisfy any level of athlete up through and including an elite athlete. Summer is truly the place to be in Avon. Our addition of the beach and sand volleyball courts on the north side of the lake has become a real hotspot in the valley. It's just a great place to come down and bring the entire family. When summer comes to an end and the kids go back to school, we're ready for them with our after-school program. One of our main objectives here at the Avon Recreation Center, and something that we are very proud about, is our community Learn to Swim program. We offer swim lessons for all ages and ability levels, right up through kids' swim team and a USA traveling competitive swim team.
All right, 425, go.
Public recreation truly is the fabric of any community. I've seen lives changed by, in particular, young people that come and join our programs. People of lesser means are welcome and able to come to the Recreation Center and engage in activities that are truly life-changing, and we're really happy and proud to be a part of that. We see families come in and spend an entire day enjoying the pool, enjoying a workout, and our offerings outside. We would love to see you and your family here at the Avon Recreation Center. For more information, please contact the front desk at the Avon Recreation Center. That's 970-748-4060, or visit us on our website, www.avon.org.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Resort.
If you are going to go play some golf today up in Beaver Creek, get yourself an early tee time because it is just going to get hot as we move through the afternoon today. It's going to be an absolutely beautiful, dry, bluebird sunny day today. So put on the sunblock, get yourself a nice early tee time, and head outside and enjoy this day. We're going to heat up this afternoon, reaching a high of about 79. And if you are in the sunshine, that is going to feel so much so much hotter. There are going to be some clouds moving in this afternoon, a little bit later in the afternoon, which are going to bring some gusty wind with it. But overall, a really dry, sunny day and a really mild, comfortable evening as well, only dropping down to an overnight low of 49 degrees. So really warm as well overnight tonight, dry as well with the sun setting at 7:51. If you're looking to get out and explore mid-mountain at some of our other resorts, we're looking at 70 over in Keystone, 63 in Breckenridge, just that little bit cooler over there, 72 in Beaver Creek, and 71 in Vail. So great temperatures to hit the mountain, get up there, play some disc golf, maybe go for a bike ride while you're out there to enjoy it. And if you don't get time to do that today, well, you got all week because it is going to be a beautiful week with lots more sunshine coming your way. We're looking at temperatures in the mid-70s throughout the week, really mild and comfortable. A few more clouds coming in on Thursday and a possible chance of showers on Friday. But overall, beautiful week ahead. So we're going to check in with Eric and see how he's enjoying his beautiful epic morning.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Christie Sports Local Bike Shop, with the Valley's newest full-service bike shop in Westvale and rental bikes available in Vail Village.
Well, I tell you what, Michelle, I am indeed enjoying this beautiful morning, just dreaming of some snowfall covering Beaver Creek, staring off into the distance. But before we get there, still plenty of summer left. We're going to have gorgeous weather this week, and if you're looking for a little bit more of a unique activity, more scientific activity that's fun for the whole family, maybe check out Walking Mountain Science Center. Another location here on the north side of the highway in Avon. And they're just located off of Buck Creek Road by the medical center there. And every day at 2 p.m. they offer nature walks around their gorgeous campus. It's filled, goes along the Buck Creek. It's filled with luscious aspens and some blue spruce pines. And they're going to give you some great information about our localized flora and fauna here. And we're in a really unique part of the valley because we're kind of right at that elevation change where we go from true mountainous conditions to a high alpine desert where the pine trees start turning into sagebrush. And you know, it really points out the differences in things when you just look at the south side of the highway where Beaver Creek is versus the north side where I currently am. Because as I pan around here on the north side, you don't see any pine trees. It's all more sandy, deserty conditions, and that's all just sun exposure. It's a little bit more sun exposure on a south-facing slope than a north-facing aspect. And look at how much it changes the terrain. So check that stuff out with Walking Mountain Science Center. And thanks to Christie Sports for sponsoring this epic morning. And we got plenty more for you in store on this Sunday's Good Morning Vail. Nice.
Summer adventure begins in Beaver Creek. Hike, bike, jeep, climb, and discover the natural beauty of Beaver Creek Resort. Take in the alpine backdrop while jumping to new heights on the bungee trampoline and mining for treasures with gem panning. There's something for the whole family. Visit beavercreek.com/activities for more information.
In a world where thousands of rubber ducks must fight to survive, only one is strong enough to make it through the relentless gauntlet of Gore Creek. At the end awaits a finish so grand that it lives on in legend. It's the 2019 Vail Duck Race presented by Engel and Volkers. You could win $5,000 and be eligible to win $1 million while helping to support Vail Rotary Club. To buy your duck or for more information, log on to vailduckrace.com. The Ducks start their journey in Vail Village Sunday, September 1st.
Yes, it's the first word of any new discovery. But when allergies attack, the excitement fades. Allegra helps you say yes with the fastest non-drowsy allergy relief and turn any half-hearted yes into an all-in yes. Allegra, live your life, not your allergies.
So for your baked potatoes, ideally, you just want to stab them a couple of times, put them in the oven, wrap them in tin foil. And whenever I wrap them in tin foil, I don't really unwrap them. I leave them in the tin foil. And then there's a couple different ways you can do this. You can cut your potato in half, and you've got these two little halves. And we're going to scoop out a bunch of this goodness that's in the potato. Now, something I like to do, and I'm a big believer in fat is flavor whenever I cook in the kitchen. So whenever you make your bacon, don't throw out the bacon grease. So whenever I hollowed out my potatoes, I took my potato that I'm gonna peel out of here, and then I fried it in the bacon grease, and it adds great flavor, great crispiness, and then that is going to be what you are going to re-stuff your potato with. Now, there are a couple different ways that you can do this. If you're someone who's into the keto thing, you can always stuff it with a fried cauliflower mixture, so you're not having all the carbohydrates of the potato. But there's all different kinds of ways that you can do it as well. You can also substitute some yogurt if you don't want to use sour cream to create a slightly healthier version. But for me, if I cut down too much on the fats, I find that I'm still hungry and it doesn't have quite as much flavor. So once I have my potato shell hollowed out, I'll fill it with some of the pieces that I have already fried. And if you're looking for an easier version of this, you can also just do the frozen hash browns. Heat those up and stuff it with that as well. And then we have a little bit of bacon and a little bit of sausage, because we might as well go all the way and do all the good stuff. And then as well as I'll put a little bit of eggs on top of that. And then I like to put my peppers and then cheese on top of that. And I feel like it just gives it, lots of layers, lots of good moisture in there as well. And then we're going to, once we have this all nice and stuffed up, we're going to put it back in the oven. And you really don't need to cook it for that long once you put it back in the oven, because all these ingredients are already pre-cooked. And I'm going to put it back on the tin foil whenever I do put it back in. And again, use whatever you like. You can get really creative with these. Instead of just using cheddar, use Gruyere. Like I said, instead of, if you want to put a little sour cream in there, put in a little bit of yogurt, whatever you like. So lots of really fun ways to do this. While I heat these up, we are going to go back and check in with Eric for another check of that weather.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
Well, absolutely gorgeous is about the only way to describe the weather we're going to be experiencing in our valley, not only today, but throughout the course of the next 5 days. There's a delightful, cool breeze wafting through the air right now, just keeping things very comfortable. The sun extremely intense and bright, and it's going to be a fabulous day in the mountains as we take a look at that daily forecast for your Sunday, starting off, like I said, very comfortable at 49 degrees, getting as high as 79 degrees at the base of Vail. So that means even warmer here in Avon, where I'm located. And as we look at the overnight lows, temperatures just going to return to right where they were at when we started the day at 49 degrees. No significant chance of precipitation either this evening or throughout the course of the day. And we've got a very large high pressure system that's kind of enveloping the entirety of the West Coast, from Colorado all the way to California, Arizona, all the way up north to Oregon right now, and that's just going to slowly make its way through our valley. Temperatures on mountain just about 6 degrees cooler than at the base, about 71 degrees today in Vail, low 60s in Breckenridge, because they are the highest elevation resorts. They're always just a little bit cooler than us here in Eagle County and Keystone, very similar to what you're going to experience in Vail and Beaver Creek. And then there's that 5-day forecast for you. Like I said, that big high pressure system, that's just going to slowly move through Colorado. So the next 5 days, very similar to what we're experiencing today. Abundant sunshine, temperatures in the mid to upper 70s, and just very comfortable over the course of the next 5 days. And thanks to the outlets at Silverthorne for sponsoring this weather. Let's stop by the outlets if you're headed over to Summit County or Keystone. And we got more fun with Michelle cooking in the kitchen. We're going to see what's happening with those twice-baked potatoes in just a little bit.
Find your new floor today. We can install it right away. Our full-time staff of professionals will install your new floor to the highest quality standards. Your new floor comes with a lifetime installation guarantee. With over 150 choices of beautiful hardwood floors and luxurious carpet in stock now, you'll find the perfect new floor for your home. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, we carry flowers that signify why we want to end the disease. And we walk so that one day there will be a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor. Join the fight at alz.org/walk.
Sign up today for the Walk to End Alzheimer's event at the Brush Creek Pavilion in Eagle on Saturday, September the 28th at 10 a.m. For more information and to register your team, please visit alz.org/walk.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
The extraordinary is a promise only Beaver Creek can deliver. The extraordinary is filled with infinite ways to spend your time together, where thoughtful details create a place for you to truly belong. And one-of-a-kind experiences are shared together. Beaver Creek. Belong in the extraordinary.
We're inside the Coyote Cafe in beautiful Beaver Creek, Colorado. Jeff Forbes, the owner of this great establishment. It's been here for, we were talking off camera, probably, what, over 3 decades?
Oh yeah, it's been here, my brother started it in 1983. It was called Drinkwater Park, my brother and a few partners. And in 88, I came and changed the name, came over from Aspen, changed the name. And so this is our 30th year as Coyote Cafe.
How'd you come up with the name Coyote Cafe? What was it? Anything specific?
No, I was actually just driving over one time between here and Aspen, and I was talking to my girlfriend, and she's like, well, Coyote Cafe, that sounds good. We didn't even know about the one in Santa Fe at that point.
That's a fun story, true. And it's been here for, once again, decades, and really is, it's one of those places that when you're in Beaver Creek, or even in the Vail Valley, you have to come and check it out. And you get a lot of locals, a lot of visitors, and you pack this place up, it seems like, on a regular basis, right?
We do get pretty busy, absolutely. Some of our busiest times are World Cup. I don't know if you've ever been here for World Cup, but...
a lot. I love the World Cup.
We're kind of compared to, there's a bar at the Honeycomb called, I'm blanking on it.
The Honeycomb Bar.
The Honeycomb Bar. We're kind of compared to that by the Europeans. We get a lot of the Europeans in here during World Cup. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, that is so neat.
Yeah.
So probably for the World Championships, it must have been mayhem, huh?
It was mayhem, for sure. We also tent the outside area, which gives us a little bit more space if it's more people in.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of fun. Good international crowd.
So obviously you guys have a great menu, a vast menu, some great, obviously fish tacos, a little bit of everything. Those coyote nachos are some of the world famous food you offer. And then you have a great selection of craft beers, draft beers, and also those fresh made margaritas.
You know, we mainly do either Southwestern food, or we also have the taqueria, which is really pretty traditional Mexican food. We also have burgers, a few sandwiches and salads to, you know, for the people who don't like Mexican food. As far as our craft beers, all of our craft beers are from Colorado. We go through a pretty long process in the fall of trying to pick out what we think are the best beers and put them on our menu. All our margaritas are fresh squeezed, lime juice, orange juice, agave nectar. We actually even go down to using bottled water for our water that we add to the mix instead of tap water.
Looking good, smelling good, so nice. Let's talk about, besides the food and the bar, you also have a great atmosphere. You got a lot of TVs, a lot of stuff happening here action-wise.
Yeah. You know, we do have 6 TVs if you're a sports fan, but we also have the big screen, which is a 14-foot diagonal. It's huge. We put ski movies on there, or, you know, if it's a really big game, sometimes we put games on. You know, Super Bowl will be showing, things like that. Yeah.
Okay, now I hear rumors about this Mug Club also. What is that all about?
Well, the Mug Club is kind of a deal for the locals, and
okay.
They can buy a mug at the beginning of the season. Their first beer is free every day they come in.
Okay.
And,
oh, that's great. I hear a lot of people that partake in it, and they are all locals for sure.
For the most part, we'll get a few tourists who get lucky enough to buy one.
And they might be people that, even though they're tourists, they might frequent coming to the Coyote Cafe when they're around Colorado.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It's pretty interesting how many tourists or guests that we see that come back year after year after year, and it's pretty funny how many actually maybe lived here at one point and now they're married and they met here. I can't tell you how many people that have met here that are married now. It's really funny.
That's such a good story. Now, your location, let's let people know where you are.
Right next to the main ticket office. You can go from the mountain down 2 escalators and we're on your right.
All right, Jeff, thanks for your time. Check out coyotecafe.net or also swing us at Jeff and the team at the Coyote Cafe.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it.
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us.
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it.
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
And let us put you in the spirits.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
Well, good morning to you, Beaver Creek. You're looking quite fabulous this morning. It's going to be a beautiful day to enjoy a hike on Beaver Creek. If you haven't experienced the Beaver Creek Overlook Trail, that is my recommendation for you today. It's good and a steep, athletic style trail, but you'll get a great workout on there. Just like little Minnie, the golden retriever, is doing with me today. Hello, Minnie. She's having a lovely day here on the Avon Preserve Trails. It's been beautiful to start the day, and we're expecting more of that to continue with temperatures starting off around 49 degrees today. Very comfortable to start the day. Just a slight cool breeze in the air. Getting as high as 79 though. Holy cow. We had kind of a cooler August, but now as we dovetail into September, last week of August here, temperatures are really starting to increase as a result of a high pressure system that's kind of enveloping the western U.S. This evening, sun setting just before 8 p.m. and overnight lows of about 49 degrees, so similar to this morning. And no chance of precipitation either today or into this evening. And looking at the I-70 corridor, Denver's kind of around 90 degrees and we're about high 80s along I-70. Now we're going to catch in with a high altitude railroad located in Leadville.
We are here in Leadville, Colorado at the Leadville Railroad, catching up with Kirsten, and her mom and dad have owned the train for a long time, and this is a family business for you, right?
It is. We've been running it since 1988, and the entire family is involved, and we keep finding more people to help us out.
Do you have a lot of family members that work with the train, or do you have friends that come in, or how does the whole process work for bringing people on board? I like to say on board.
We actually have an amazing group of people. Both my parents have been running it. My brother's head of track maintenance. And other than that, we've got a tremendous number of families that work here. The woman in the depot, her mother, and her sister all work here. So we've got a bunch of people that are all real close-knit group, and we love coming to work every day.
I think it's great. It's such a beautiful day up here in Leadville. It's amazing. And we are starting to load the train up. We had Lynette announce all aboard just a few minutes ago. The train's going to be leaving here shortly. And Tell us about the train a little bit. Like, how long has the train been in operation? How long has your family owned the business?
So trains have been running through Leadville since the 1800s. My parents purchased the business in 1988 and have been running it as a family-friendly business ever since, getting as many people to come up here from the surrounding areas as we can just to check out the wonderful city of Leadville.
Leadville's there's so much history here, you know, it's an amazing place and you've got such a great operation. If someone wants to go on the train, like they're calling to find out the details, like give me and the viewers an idea of what it's like to be on the train, what they can expect, what to bring, how it all works.
All right, so as you can see, we've got open and enclosed cars. So when you come, you want to bring layers. It's Leadville, we're at 10,000 feet. It really is a good idea to bring a couple of layers of clothes with you. You're always welcome to bring your picnic lunch. Along with that, you need your camera so that you can take some perfect pictures for the fall season or the summer season. As we're up here, we've got wildlife, wildflowers, everything that you can see as we go on. And we do have a stop, get off, walk around, see the caboose, see the engine. So you've got lots of opportunities on board, as well as a conductor who's pointing out various things along the way, giving you a little bit of the background, the history, both on railroads as well as Leadville itself.
Now, how long does the train ride take?
The train ride is 2.5 hours long on a regularly scheduled trip. We do have some weekends where we've got a 3-hour trip, and those are just special tours where we take an extra mile up to Devil's Tail Tangent, and you get to see a little bit more of the line as well as an overview of the Climax molybdenum mine.
How amazing. How long is the train? Like, how many cars are there? How many people can it accommodate? And from what I understand, people can freely move around the train.
Yes, we like to have it accessible for pets, adults, kids, everybody to pick and choose where they want to be. You want to start in a beautiful open car like this on a sunny day and move into an enclosed car. If it becomes cloudy, we're going to go rain or shine. So you've got lots of options. We've got 7 whole cars, 3 enclosed, 1 with a roof but no sides, and 2 open cars, and you can move around. We do have an engine and caboose available. You're welcome to ride in those. They're special trips, special fees, one-way trip, either on the way up or down. But for people who are major train enthusiasts, I certainly recommend it. It's absolutely gorgeous. And if you're into photography, shoot for the caboose.
Shoot for the caboose. You heard it right from Kirsten. So I have another question for you. If someone wants to book any kind of a private function, do you do private functions at all?
Absolutely. We've done weddings. We've done private parties for businesses and different things like that. It's really a great way to just kind of come together and mingle.
So come together and mingle on the Leadville Railroad. People want to check it out. They can go to Leadville-train.com. Kirsten, thanks for being here today. Can you take us out with a little bit of a all aboard, and I'll honk the horn. How about that?
It's a deal.
Go for it.
All aboard!
We're up here in Leadville at the Leadville Railroad, a short drive from Denver and Vail. Make a day of it, make a weekend of it. Come on up to Leadville and check out the Leadville train.
Are you ready? Now we get to have breakfast. So I have both versions of these ready. So this is the one that I stuffed on air with you guys. These two were done in more of a potato skin style, and this one is more of a twice baked potato. So again, you can do these in whatever manner you're comfortable. And again, my recommendation is, what fresh vegetables do you have? What's in season? Are you doing this in the winter or are you doing this in the summer? Because you can really stuff it with anything. Now, the next really nice aspect is you can take them. These ones are done as well inside the tin foil. Leave them in the tin foil. These are going to be your extra ones because we're going into hunting season and the weather is still so nice. Lots of camping can still happen. So you make a bunch of these on the weekend, you stuff them, you wrap them in your tin foil, and you pop them in the freezer. And then whenever you go camping, you just set it down beside your campfire to heat up great breakfast or a fast, healthy morning meal for everyone trying to get out of the house. Well, stay with us. Lots more good tips, good things coming up on Good Morning Vail.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
In a world where thousands of rubber ducks must fight to survive, only one is strong enough to make it through the relentless gauntlet of Gore Creek. At the end awaits a finish so grand that it lives on in legend. It's the 2019 Vail Duck Race presented by Engel & Volkers. You could win $5,000 and be eligible to win $1 million while helping to support Vail Rotary Club. To buy your duck or for more information, log on to vailduckrace.com. The Ducks start their journey in Vail Village Sunday, September 1st.
Hi everybody, I'm Mark Sassy. I'm a TV host for Good Morning Vail and TV8. And when I'm not talking about the outdoors, I'm in the middle of the outdoors. I spend my free time on the rivers fly fishing.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
I love this time of year. It is just so nice outside. You can get the kids out to school and then you can go and have a little bit of you time. It is absolutely gorgeous. Lots of sunshine, lots of dry weather. Great weather for walking to school, to go meet them after school. We're going to keep warming up today to a high of about 79. We do have some gusty winds that are going to be moving in a little bit later this afternoon, but overall a really dry, beautiful day today. Overnight lows only dropping down to 49 tonight, so really mild overnight as well. And you know, these cooler temperatures, as we were talking about cooking and seasonal things, are really good for your sweet peas. They add that sweetness to them whenever they start to get these cooler temperatures. So it's great for everything you still have growing as well. That sun setting at 7:51 tonight. If you're looking at getting out on the mountains today, 71 over in Vail, 72 in Beaver Creek. A little cooler in Breckenridge at 63. That's just because of the higher elevation. They still should have a beautiful sunny day. Lots of sunscreen wherever you are headed today. 70 over in Keystone. So a great week ahead of us as well for the coming week. Lots more sunshine headed your way. Beautiful school week, work week, whatever you are doing. Mid 70s throughout the week. As we get towards the end of the week, a few more clouds building in on Thursday, with that next chance of rain really coming in on Friday. But still beautiful temperatures throughout the country. And it's still summer, folks, you know. So get outside, enjoy all of this. Looking at some highs from around the country, we're still at 86 in California, over in Los Angeles. The East Coast has finally gotten out of that heat wave, but still pretty warm in the middle of the United States. So we have a whole other hour coming your way. Nick, stay with us.
Well, hello everyone. Good morning and welcome to TV8's Good Morning Vale. I'm one of your hosts, Eric Soonblad, alongside Minnie the Golden Retriever, and we've got Michelle Seamer live in our Avon studio on a gorgeous Sunday morning, second hour in store for you here on Good Morning Vale. There's a cool breeze in the air, and that means I am getting hyped for the winter time to start. And let me tell you, there's no pass you want more than the Epic Pass. That's because we've just added 17 additional resorts to the Epic Pass. So we've now got Hunter Mountain in Jersey, which is close to Michelle's heart. I'm sure she's got some good tales of Hunter Mountain. We've also got Afton Alps in Wisconsin. We've got Brighton in Michigan, Snoqualmie and Stevens Pass in Washington, Heavenly in Tahoe, Whistler in British Columbia, Crested Butte in Colorado, and of course Vail, Beaver Creek, Breckenridge, and Keystone. So many resorts, partnerships around the world. They've got partnerships with Perisher in Australia, some partnerships in Japan. Where can you not go on the Epic Pass is going to be more of a question than where can't you go. And you can lock in the lowest price on September 2nd. And then Sundays throughout the summer in Vail have been one of the best farmers markets in all of the country. It's a very artisanal farmers market, so you're not just going to find legendary Palisade peaches and Olathe sweet corn from here in Colorado. You're also going to have artwork and various crafts. So there's some great dog products there. There's antlers for your dog to chew on. If you've never had your dog chew on antlers, it's a wonderful chew toy. Keeps their teeth nice and clean. Yeah, Minnie. Also dog leashes. They've got dresses. They've got paintings. Everything at the Vail Farmers Market. Only a couple weeks left for the farmers market this season as we're winding down our summertime. Make sure you get there early in Vail though. Parking fills up rather quickly at the farmers markets. And we've got some fun events going down in Vail in the next couple weekends, Michelle, right? Like next weekend's kind of a huge weekend for us.
Fun things coming up in Vail and Beaver Creek over the next couple of weekends as well. Man, I can't believe we're headed into Labor Day already. And so one of the Labor Day weekend big finales is the Vail Jazz Labor Day party kicks off. And this is not just a Labor Day party. This kicks off on Thursday prior to Labor Day. It starts on August 29th on the Thursday and runs all the way through Labor Day weekend. So lots of great stuff. You can buy tickets for individual sessions for this performances, or you can buy passes that will let you into all of the performances and the after parties, or there's a little bit of a variety in the different ways that you can do it. So this way, if you want to go to some of the Oktoberfest festivities, but then, you know, you've had a little bit much of the Oompa Oompa music, you can go see something else. You can go check out Vail Jazz. So also coming up is Beaver Creek's Oktoberfest is going to kick off on Friday. So, you know, you go to this on Thursday and then you go to Oktoberfest on Friday up in Beaver Creek, and they have lots of fun events for the whole family. It's not just a drinking event. There is a little bit of everything for everyone. There's the Stein hoisting contest. There are family events. There's bratwurst eating contest. One of my favorites is the pretzel toss contest. It's a lot like an egg toss, but they toss a pretzel back and forth, moving further away. Of course, lots of music throughout that weekend. So makes it fun for the whole family, and they have the whole kid zone. We're gonna have so much coming up in this next hour as well. We're also getting a little bit closer to the Vail Rotary Club's duck race. And so if you haven't heard about the duck race, that's pretty fun. The Rotary Club is going to be coming in and talking about that, and that is another great event for the whole family to adopt a duck and participate in. So stay with us. We'll have your local weather and how you can have an epic weekend.
only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum-quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
2.4-mile swim, 112-mile bike, and then a marathon where I'm running them down. 140.6 miles. That's what I'm building with chocolate milk. Nutrients to refuel, protein to rebuild, backed by science.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, we carry flowers that signify why we want to end the disease. And we walk so that one day there will be a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor. Join the fight at alz.org/walk.
Sign up today for the Walk to End Alzheimer's event at the Brush Creek Pavilion in Eagle on Saturday, September the 28th at 10 a.m. For more information and to register your team, please visit alz.org/walk.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park.
Elevate your adventure this summer at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in beautiful Glenwood Springs. You'll get unlimited turns on all of the park's awesome attractions, plus 2 cave tours for one low price with our Fun Day Pass. Only $53 for kids and $58 for adults. Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park, America's only mountaintop theme park.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
This weather report is brought to you by Triumph Mountain Properties, luxury vacation rentals and residential property management in the Vail Valley.
It is absolutely beautiful over in Vail this morning. That is over by Gondola 1, and that sun is just out in force today. If you're getting outside, you're going to go for a chairlift ride, just make sure you put on that sunblock because it is going to be a sunny, dry day today. You're going to want some sunblock on. We're going to keep warming up, and we all tend to judge things out here and how many layers do I have to wear. Well, I don't have the coat on this morning or anything. It's so nice out. We're going to be heating up to about 79 today for a high. So really warm temperatures. So make sure you take lots of water with you while you're out there. We do have some gusts making their way in as we get into the early evening. Wind gusts up to about 20 miles per hour, but that'll just feel nice with that kind of heat. Really mild overnight as well. Great evening to go enjoy your last couple barbecue nights of the summer. An overnight low of 49, still nice and dry overnight with that sun setting at 7:51. If you are moving along the I-70 corridor, hopefully you're moving into Eagle County because it is still hot down in Denver. They're looking at temperatures almost to 100, 97, sunny and hot in Denver today, 82 in Vail and Avon, and still pretty hot to the west of us in Eagle, 88 to the west as well. Now, if you're liking this nice summer weather, you're going to like next week because it's just going to stick around for the week for us. We're looking at temperatures in the mid-70s throughout the week. Really dry, mild overnight temperatures in the mid-40s. Once we get towards the end of the week on Thursday, we might have a little bit more cloud coverage, possible rain on Friday, but overall a great week ahead. This weather report was brought to you by Triumph Mountain Properties. We're going to check in with Eric and see how he's enjoying all this sunshine.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Soaking in the sunshine, Michelle. That's what I've been doing today. And there's a group of people with a whole bunch of dogs about to cruise by, and Minnie is getting amped to play with her friends. I think there's Hunter the Golden Retriever and Mossock the Husky coming. Yeah, it's a whole family affair up here at the West Avon Preserve Trails once you get to know everyone. But it's not just a great place for dogs, also a great place for biking. So I wanted to take this opportunity to point out the downhill bike trails because they are some of the best in the valley. Now they just start off right over there is the top of them, and they kind of curve their way down this west-facing slope here. And there's gigantic berms inside of there. Berms, you can really keep your speed fully around as you work your way down this slope. And then as it starts cutting back towards Beaver Creek or I-70 or to the south there, it starts flattening out and you get big tabletop jumps, fun rock drops, and it's just a great change of pace if you're more used to uploading Vail in a gondola. This is a great trail where you've got to kind of pedal to get to the goodness of it. So it's a great workout here, plus you get rewarded with some of the finest, most well-manicured downhill trails around. And thanks to Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery for sponsoring this weather. And coming up in just a bit, we're going to have Vail Rotary Club as the puppies play.
Have you ever felt rug love? Shop at Rugs Benedict and find the rug you love for any room in your home. Our selection of imported, handmade rugs is unmatched, with over 1,000 beautiful area rugs in stock. You can find rugs to fit any room at any budget. Rugs Benedict in Avon has been serving the Vail Valley since 1972. Finding beautiful new area rugs has never been this easy and affordable. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know rugs.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
This is a public service announcement for the Town of Vail regarding town evacuation policies in the case of an emergency.
Fire evacuation. Please leave your home now.
Effective immediately, emergency officials have issued an evacuation order for all persons. If you are displaced by the evacuation,
When you are alerted of an evacuation, don't panic. If you are on Vail Mountain, you should remain in a Vail Mountain facility. Vail Resort Security is responsible for organizing shelter in mountain buildings or moving people to a safe location. Evacuation by public transportation. Respond to the nearest bus stop. Citizens will then be transported to an evacuation center. Citizens who self-evacuate should indicate they have vacated their residence by displaying a large white object inside their home. They should also turn on the porch light. Bring your pets so they will be taken care of. Safe zone. If residents are unable to evacuate in a wildfire, they should go to a pre-planned safe zone, such as a large field that is clear of brush and far away from trees. West Vail Mall, parking structures, Ford Park Fields, Vail Mountain School Fields, Bighorn Park. Self-evacuation by vehicle. Exit the area or neighborhood in the safest direction. Respond to the predetermined evacuation center, such as the Village Transportation Center. If you or a loved one are functional and access needs and will need a little extra help, you should pre-identify a network of neighbors to help provide the necessary assistance. If they are not able to assist, please call 911 to reach the Vail Police Department or Eagle County Paramedic Services so they can transport you appropriately.
In the event of an emergency evacuation, please follow these simple steps that have been laid out. Have a family and personal plan. It's our goal to ensure that everyone is out of harm's way, both our citizens and guests. Please sign up for ecalert.org for important text messages. For additional information on evacuation plans, please visit vailgov.com or eaglecounty.us. Thank you.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
That is a look up from patrol headquarters in Beaver Creek, and it just looks beautiful and sunny out up there. You might want to head out, have yourself a game of some frisbee disc golf. Lots of fun up there. Take Spruce or go on up to Spruce Saddle, take Chair 6 up there, have yourself a day up there. It's going to be so nice today. You're definitely going to want to ride one of the chairs, get outside, and enjoy all the beautiful weather that's going to be happening. Lots of sunshine. Dry weather. Sunblock, water bottle is really what you need for the day. Get outside and get some. It's going to heat up to about 79 degrees today. We are going to have some clouds pushing in as we move through the afternoon. They're going to bring some gusts with it, but it should remain pretty dry and stay dry throughout the night as well. That sun setting at 7:51 with an overnight low of 49. Really mild overnight low temperatures as well, because pretty soon we're going to be putting that blanket over all of our fruits and vegetables that we have outside growing. If you're headed out to one of our other resorts today, a little cooler in Breckenridge. If you're looking for some cooler temperatures, that higher elevation just helps keep that temperature down a little bit. 70 over in Keystone, 72 in Beaver Creek, 71 in Vail. Now, if you are enjoying this today, you are just going to enjoy the week we have coming your way. Temperatures in the mid-70s throughout the week, mild overnight temperatures as well, and a fairly dry week. We do have some more clouds pushing in as we get into Thursday, but really not another chance of rain until we are into Friday. And even on Friday, it's only a 20% chance of rain. A little bit of moisture would be nice by then. So, you know, hopefully that'll keep the forest dangers down and you can get out on the mountain a little bit more. And talking about getting out on the mountain, we're going to have a little bit more about how you can have an epic weekend.
So, you know, with Vail Resorts purchasing Crested Butte, we're now including Crested Butte in our Epic Weekend Report. This is a mountain down in southern Colorado in the legendary San Juan Mountains. And Crested Butte has a really special event going on this weekend. So if you've got no plans for your day and want to go check out some really cool adaptive athletes, head on down to Crested Butte today as they're having an adaptive sports competition, a friendly competition, obviously. And there are various summer events, things like downhill mountain biking for adaptive athletes. You can check it out, adaptivesports.org, if you do want to enter any of the competitions next year. Like I said, it's the last day of the event this year, but it's just so special and amazing that Crested Butte allows these athletes to come and join them and participate in the fun outdoor sports that we potentially take for granted. And moving our way back north, a little closer to home here, to Summit County, we're going to open up with Breckenridge, where they have an incredible epic discovery program, including one of the most fabulous zip lines you have ever been a part of. Now, Breckenridge Mountain is one of the highest elevation mountains on the Epic Pass here in Colorado. And that means when you're getting up on a zip line tower that's above the ground at already high elevation, you achieve some absolutely stupendous views of the surrounding area, including one of the the most highly trekked 14ers around, and by 14er I mean a 14,000 foot peak. That's Mount Quandary. So you get incredible views of Mount Quandary and the various mining establishments around Breckenridge. Breckenridge, a very historic town, one of the original mining towns in Colorado. So plenty of great sights to be had on the zip line at Breck's Epic Discovery at the top of Colorado Superchair. And then at Keystone next weekend, their Labor Day celebration is all about culinary, cuisine, and food. It's the Taste of Keystone. It's September 1st, so next Sunday, in just 7 days, head on over to Keystone, and their lakeside village is going to be transformed into a delightful, delicious affair. Various chefs from Keystone Village and brought in from around the country are going to be cooking some incredible dishes. And Keystone Lake, Keystone Lakeside Village, you can get some stand-up paddleboarding in if you want to get a little exercise between your meals. But this event is going on all day long, starting off at 11:30 a.m. next weekend. Plan for that. That's truly going to make an epic weekend. Maybe a little zip lining on Saturday, and then Keystone's Taste of Keystone. But that's not all the fun to be had, Michelle. What's going on a little closer to home here in Eagle County?
You know, Taste of Keystone sounds pretty fun, Eric, but you know, I feel like I gotta earn my my yummy food if I'm gonna do something like that. So, you know, a fun way to do that and also get those views is you can go to Vail Sports and do bike tours of Vail Pass. Now, sometimes I'm a little bit lazy about my cardio and trying to bike uphill, but that's why this is so cool, because you get taken up to the top of the hill, which is awesome. So you go up to the top of the hill and they have a support staff. So if you have a flat tire or something goes wrong while you are up there, they have a crew there that can help you with that. And so it's set up for the whole family. You can do the bike rentals for the little kids to, you know, mom and dad. You can do it as a family, and it is just the prettiest views, and you just get the downhill. It's a lot of fun. It's really easy. If you can ride a bike, you can do it. So I highly recommend you check that out. Now, if you're looking for something to do in another week or so, on Friday, that kicks off Beaver Creek's Oktoberfest. Again, a lot of people think Oktoberfest, that's a lot of drinking, but at Beaver Creek, it really is a family event. They have kids zones, and it is just so much fun, and they really try and incorporate things for the kids. They have some root beer for the kids, as well as all those wonderful collectible steins. I know everyone loves to get those for their ski houses and their places up here. But lots of fun contests as well at Beaver Creek Oktoberfest. Everything from pretzel tossing to a stein holding contest. Last man or woman holding their stein out in front of them is the winner. Some brat eating contests. So, as well as lots of great beers, great music, and just the camaraderie of enjoying a weekend out there like that. So definitely something you want to check out. I know my kids always love all the face painting activities and everything they have going on in the kids zone. And it really makes it so everyone is fully entertained. So we'll have lots more great interviews coming your way, including the Vail Rotary Club.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, we carry flowers that signify why we want to end the disease. And we walk so that one day there will be a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor. Join the fight at alz.org/walk.
Sign up today for the Walk to End Alzheimer's event at the Brush Creek Pavilion in Eagle on Saturday, September the 28th at 10 a.m. For more information and to register your team, please visit alz.org/walk.
Summer adventure begins in Beaver Creek. Hike, bike, jeep, climb, and discover the natural beauty of Beaver Creek Resort. Take in the alpine backdrop while jumping to new heights on the bungee trampoline and mining for treasures with gem panning. There's something for the whole family. Visit beavercreek.com/activities for more information.
This weather report is brought to you by Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Elevate your adventure this summer at America's only mountaintop theme park.
That is the stage and kind of lunch area at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. You know, they have concerts there weekly. They get some country artists that come every now and then and get some line dancing and just some good times at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. And they are located just to the west of us in Glenwood Springs, Colorado. They actually have a roller coaster on top of Glenwood Canyon. It's absolutely incredible up there. You got to go check that out. A little warmer in Glenwood Springs as well. And as we're reaching 79 degrees today, Glenwood Springs is going to be right around 92 degrees today. So similar weather to Denver in Glenwood Springs. But today a little more localized, starting off at 49 degrees. Slight cool breeze in the air right now. It's just very, very comfortable outside. It feels great, and the sun's really starting to heat things up. We're going to get a high of about 79. We are expecting some gusts of wind to be occurring later this afternoon, and as a result of the low humidity and this high pressure system, there is currently red flag warning in effect for fires, potentially going to be raised to a stage 1 warning because temperatures are just going to be so warm and dry throughout the course of the next week. Overnight lows about 49 degrees today at sun setting, still just before 8 p.m. And now panning our view out, looking at the I-70 corridor, Denver's still reveling in the summertime in the 90s in Denver. I much prefer the 88, 82 degrees that we're experiencing between Vail and Avon. Very comfortable there. That temperature read right around I-70, and our daily temperature is right at the base of Vail. So a little bit of a temperature variance between I-70 and the base of Vail. And then Eagle, of course, upper 80s, 88 degrees. Now looking ahead to the next 5 days, here's where that big high pressure system is really taking into effect, is just this very consistent warm and dry conditions. So 77, 78 degrees, kind of fluctuation between the week. Maybe a little chance of precipitation on Friday, but for the most part, be very aware if you are getting out and camping. Just wash your coals. Make sure you're stirring that stuff up. And now we're going to check in with Michelle. There's a really fun event going on in Vail next weekend, and she happens to be interviewing the head of it.
This little head, this little rubber ducky guy, he's the one, I hope, I don't know. But if you've been in the Valley for a while, I'm sure you know about the rubber duck race. So we're gonna talk to the Vail Rotary Club. I've got Ron here, and he's gonna give us a little bit more information on what this whole rubber ducky craze is.
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank TV8 and all the Vail Valley Rotarians and everyone that's helped participate in the duck race for all these many years and make it so successful. Thank you for having me here. Thank you for joining us.
So in case people don't know, the Rotary Club is a local organization, but it's also it's national. It's all over, and you guys do a lot of good at home here in Eagle County, as well as a lot of good internationally.
Yes, we do. We raise money by using the duck race. That's our primary fundraiser, and 70% of our funds will stay in the valley. They go to scholarships, mainly for first participants of
first generation college
first generation
students.
College participants. We try to eradicate any kind of illiteracy, hunger, and we're just a good We just try to do good in the valley as well as throughout the nation and worldwide.
I know that the Rotary Club has had a lot to do with trying to eradicate polio worldwide, and they do a lot of freshwater projects internationally. But one of the really important things I think about the Rotary Club is everything that you give to is a great cause. But more importantly, when I give my donation to the Rotary Club, then that money has a chance to get doubled or even tripled. There's a lot of different organizations that match it. So instead of just giving to the charity directly, if I give it to you, that money goes a little bit further, doesn't it?
It can not only double when we go internationally, it can triple, quadruple the funds by matching funds throughout the country and through the world.
Which is huge. I mean, again, it's always great to give to a good cause, but if you do it through the Rotary Club, it helps stretch those dollars a little bit further. So now this duck race is coming up, and if you have been in the Valley, I'm sure you know about it, but if you are new to the Valley, you can adopt or sponsor these wonderful little ducks that you guys sell at the Vail Farmers Market, correct?
And the Vail Club, Vail Farmers Market is today, and you've got to get down there today. I mean, it's 1 week before the big race, and it's going to be a beautiful day. I think picture perfect. Come on down. We got plenty of ducks to adopt, and hopefully you'll win. We also have a children's race too, which is separate from that, and you get to take a duck home today, and they're really fun ducks to look at and play with. The kids will love it.
This is one of the Christmas ducks from you guys, and the nice thing is you don't get to keep your athlete duck, the one who races, but as you said, if you have little kids, you can get a duck that you can take home, maybe train them in the bathtub, work them up to being one of the athletic ducks.
They're characters too. You have all kinds of funny ducks, and the kids, they go crazy over them.
Absolutely. As well as at the Vail Farmers Market, every now and then I see you guys at the grocery store too. So there's a couple different opportunities, especially as you get closer to the race, where I see you out trying to get all the ducks adopted. And the other thing is you don't run out of ducks.
We have 12,000 ducks, and that's plenty of ducks to go around for everybody, but we really have all kinds of Rotarians all across the Vail Valley that are helping us generate funds for our needs, and we really want to thank them as much as everyone else that participates in purchasing and adopting ducks.
Something important about this race, though, is yes, the money goes to a great cause, but you also have a chance. If your duck wins, you have an opportunity to possibly win $1 million, right?
Yeah, well, you automatically, someone wins $5,000, and you do have a chance to win $1 million. And there's also lots of other prizes besides those two. We have restaurants, hotel stays, all kinds of prizes.
Well, thank you so much for coming and telling us a little bit more about this. You got to get in it to win it, folks. So go hit the farmer's market and get yourself a duck. We're going to have more Good Morning Vail coming your way.
Get down there today to the Vail.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
In a world where thousands of rubber ducks must fight to survive, only one is strong enough to make it through the relentless gauntlet of Gore Creek. At the end awaits a finish so grand that it lives on in legend. It's the 2019 Vail Duck Race presented by Engel & Volkers. You could win $5,000 and be eligible to win $1 million while helping to support Vail Rotary Club. To buy your duck or for more information, log on to vailduckrace.com. The ducks start their journey in Vail Village Sunday, September 1st.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. consignment redefined.
Christie Sports has 2 convenient bike shops in the Vail Valley, a new full-service shop in Westvale, and a rental shop on Bridge Street near Gondola 1. The experts at Christie Sports provide unmatched service and product knowledge, featuring mountain, bike path, and road bikes from Scott and Trek. Christie Sports has bike rentals for kids and adults, including free delivery. And expert mechanics guarantee 24-hour turnaround on basic tunes. When you need bikes in the Vail Valley, think Christie Sports.
Weather's perfect. Family's all together.
And we switched to Geico, save money on our boat insurance?
How can it get any better than this?
Dad, I just caught a goldfish.
There's no goldfish in this lake. Oh,
Whoa.
it's pure gold. We're gonna be rich. We're gonna be rich!
It only gets better when you switch and save with Geico.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Absolutely incredible vistas on this Sunday morning. Highly recommend you take advantage of the wonderful weather we are going to be experiencing today and get yourself at a little bit of a higher elevation, even higher than we are when you're just on the ground, as it were. Get yourself up to the mountain and just see how far you can see with the great visibility today on a cloud-free sky this Sunday morning. As we take a look at your daily forecast, temperatures starting off extremely comfortably. 49 degrees. What a wonderful way to start this Sunday. Temps getting as high as 79 degrees today. No real chance for precipitation or cloud cover throughout the day. We are expecting some gusts to be building up this afternoon, and with our low humidity and increased wind, that really increases the danger for fires. So just be very aware if you do happen to smoke cigarettes, don't throw those out your car window. That could start a fire. If you're a fan of shooting, don't use any tracer rounds. That could definitely spark a fire. Just be very cautious of our very dry conditions. This evening, expecting overnight lows to be about 49 degrees, sun setting right about 7:50 p.m. And now panning our view out, looking at the I-70 corridor, Denver in the 90s. They are always warmer than us here in the mountains. A resort report I'm hearing. Apologies, everyone. If you are enjoying one of our 4 primary I-70 corridor resorts, you can expect temperatures to be slightly cooler mid-mountain, 70s for Vail and Beaver Creek, 62 for Breckenridge, and then 70s for Keystone as well. And now looking ahead into the next 5 days, that high-pressure system that's currently to the west of us is really going to start setting in over the course of this week and bring with it very consistent warm and dry conditions. So if we are being aware of fire conditions today, please keep that in mind throughout the course of the week if you are going out and camping or just involving yourself in anything that has sparks in it. But potential for rain on Friday. And now we have got some great info. Michelle, I know you got gorgeous views here, but why don't you tell our viewers a little bit more about what's going to be happening this winter on Vail Mountain?
Yeah, those are some absolutely gorgeous views. Hopefully there'll be some snow-covered views as we get to the winter. But you know, as someone who does the weather for TV8 and Eric as well, is we can't always quite get it right. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't happen. We never know what's going to come for the winter. And sometimes we have phenomenal years like we had this past year where the snow faucet was turned on and it was on all season long. Sometimes someone turns it on a little bit late and we're ready for opening day and we're waiting for that snow. Well, now Vail Resorts has done they have a 3-year project, some tremendous upgrades in their snowmaking systems. And they've been working hard all summer long. And they've upgraded the current system that they have, as well as they've started to take this up the mountain as well. so they can get more snowmaking at higher elevations as well. Now, the really important thing about all of this enhancements to the snowmaking system, and again, this is a 3-year project, so it's going to happen in stages, but it's going to mean much more consistent opening dates. So if Mother Nature is not providing the white gold that we all expect come November, you can still get out on the hill. And with more snowmaking, you have more room to spread out as well on that hill. So we're going to take a closer look at Vail Resort's Never Settle.
Up here, the sky isn't the limit, because there aren't any. Beyond the realm of possibility, that's where you'll find trailblazers. For the best of the best, never stop striving for something better. This is the farthest you can get from the everyday, and the closest you'll ever come to moving mountains. Because the only way to soar above all is to be on top of the world.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park.
Elevate your adventure this summer at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in beautiful Glenwood Springs. You'll get unlimited turns on all of the park's awesome attractions, plus 2 cave tours for one low price with our Fun Day Pass. Only $53 for kids and $58 for adults. Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park, America's only mountaintop theme park.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome! All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and a kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Hi, I'm Dan Saline, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvail.com.
The Epic Promise Foundation, at its root, is a way that we can all be part of something that's larger. To say to employees who really are in a moment that they need help, we've got your back. We're there for you.
Whether it's through emergency funds or educational programs, Epic Promise Foundation gives an opportunity for the company to reach out and lend a helping hand.
For a company to be able to step outside their box and support employees at this level is something that is almost unheard of.
The Epic Promise Foundation has made a huge impact on our family, and I couldn't be more grateful.
To be able to give you that little bit of cushion to go, okay, we'll be okay. I mean, that was huge.
Their offer to help was such a positive thing, and I'm so grateful for that.
I think it's about giving back, and it's about caring about our employees. If you're having a personal crisis, we're here to help you.
Epic Promise is a great part of what we do here at Vail Resorts. It speaks directly to 2 of our core values, which are do right and do good.
You know, we talk about the experience of a lifetime and really providing that for our guests, but also it's very important with our employees. That can end up being their experience of a lifetime, is the support that the foundation gave them to go ahead and push through a time of need.
Life can be hard, and it can throw you some real curveballs. It can be from a health crisis to a death in the family. If the foundation can take that little bit of financial stress off, it makes such a huge difference in the end.
had just recently heard the story of Zach, who's one of our groomers here at Park City. He really needed some help financially with being able to purchase a cochlear implant.
Right before the start of the ski season, my cochlear implant broke. I felt lost. I lost my ability to communicate with people. The Epic Promise Foundation heard about my struggles and offered to help me, and I'm so grateful for that.
So I'm Jim Teeter. I've been with Vail Resorts Retail for 8 years. In March of 2016, I was diagnosed with brain cancer. When you're given news like that, you have to start from step one, which is, what do I need to take care of? And for me, that was easy. It's my daughter and my wife. And through the help of the Epic Promise Foundation, I was able to get a grant that was a huge financial help to my family and I, but more importantly was the connection and making me feel supported.
So the foundation not only provides money to people going through a hardship, we also provide educational grants for both the employee as well as the employee's children. One of our recipients is David Castillo. His father, Jose, has worked at the Marriott for over 17 years, and we're very pleased to be able to help that family send David to school and pursue his dreams.
El programa de Epic Promise, David tuvo la oportunidad de ir al colegio, lo cual estamos muy agradecidos.
Rebecca's story is pretty incredible. Here is someone who needed to drop everything and get to her brother who was in need of a bone marrow transplant.
I got there in the nick of time and could be a part of saving his life. If it wasn't for this foundation, I don't know how I would have made it.
The foundation is for everyone across the company. And the beauty of it is also that everyone can have a part in building it.
As an employee, you can donate money, of course, to the foundation. You can donate your time. You can also nominate a fellow employee, a coworker, to actually receive aid.
We can get thousands of employees across this company to pay it forward and support this foundation. That's what really takes this program to the next level.
We've been able to connect families at a time where they really needed to connect. We've been able to help people get to that next stage in their education. I can't even imagine where we're going to be at next year. It's going to be pretty amazing to see.
The idea of joining together to help support fellow employees just makes our connection to each other that much stronger.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your good, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor. And let us put you in the spirits.
Step it up, always take the risk. Don't just watch it. Put your phone down and do it. Drip splash like the ice on the wrist. That's a call I can't miss. Let's do.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
It's really not going to be long before all those beautiful mountains are covered in snow. Winter is coming. It's over in Wildwood at Vail. But you know what? Winter's not here yet. And today is one of those days you need to get outside and enjoy the fact that winter's not here yet. Lots of sunshine today, heating up to 78. And then this week is just filled with sunshine. So if you get out there, you enjoy it today, you're going to love the coming week. You know, take the week off work and just stay in the mountains up here, because we're going to be in the mid to upper 70s throughout the week, dry and then very mild overnight lows, with lows in the mid 40s. We do have a little bit of chance of some rain coming in by Friday, but get out and enjoy these last days of summer while we have such gorgeous weather. I know Eric is out there enjoying it this morning on his epic morning. We're going to check in with him next.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Thanks a lot, Michelle. I am indeed enjoying this fabulous morning. So this little Minnie over here, she found herself a stick and she's just chewing away, cleaning those teeth this morning. Good job, Minnie. Good job brushing your teeth. All right, so we've gone through some of the reasons why the West Avon Preserve trails are so incredible. They're perfectly acceptable to have your dog off leash. You'll find plenty of other dogs playing up here if you want to go on a trail run. Some of the best downhill biking in the state. Now I'm going to close things off with a little view of the uphill trails, because you've got some good options here to really extend your ride. So the first one just cuts up the top of this ridge here. That's the Saddle Ridge uphill trail. It's the steepest but shortest trail. It's a good grunt climb to quickly get you to the Lee's Way downhill. If you want to extend your ride, less steep of a trail, that's going to be Wise Way at the base of that valley. You can just see it cutting right through the sagebrush there. And if you really want to extend your ride, well, the top of that ridge is called Wild West. And you follow all the way over there, the top of that ridge, and then drop down into the back of it, which is called June Creek, and then pedal your way back up to the top of the Wild Ridge neighborhood. So you can get a really great extended climb here. I know when I do that trail, it's about a 22-mile loop to hit all of the trails in here. Think about that. You can get 22 miles worth of trails here. It's incredible. Check out the West Avon Preserve trails, and then check out this signature hole that we're going to take a look at next.
Have you ever felt rug love? Shop at Rugs Benedict and find the rug you love for any room in your home. Our selection of imported, handmade rugs is unmatched, with over 1,000 beautiful area rugs in stock. You can find rugs to fit any room at any budget. Rugs Benedict in Avon has been serving the Vail Valley since 1972. Finding beautiful new area rugs has never been this easy and affordable. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know rugs.
Beaver Creek's first and only family-owned restaurant, Coyote Cafe, has become a staple in the village over the last 30 years for its laid-back atmosphere, fresh Mexican cuisine, and delicious scratch-made cocktails. Fuel your days on the slopes with inventive tacos from our new taqueria menu, signature fajita dishes, tasty kids items, and more. Join us for lunch, dinner, and après specials. 7 days a week. Call ahead for reservations.
Welcome to Signature Hole. Our adventures today have brought us to the community of Eagleville, and we are at the Eagleville Golf Club. Now, Eagleville Golf Club has been around for decades. There's a lot of history here, and it's a beautiful course, and they have a lot of options for everybody. We're going to give you a little tour around the course. We're also going to find out what the director of golf, Ryan Flam, thinks is his favorite hole. Ryan, good to see you.
Thanks, Mark.
So let's talk a little bit about this course. It's been around for how long?
Yeah, since the mid-70s is when they first designed it. They came down in the area and saw the land and saw what creative opportunities they had to put an awesome championship golf course out here. So it's been around for quite a few years, but has developed nicely into just a great overall fun course for everyone to play.
So 18 holes of golf. Then you also have a par 3 course located just steps away from here.
Just down the road from us is our short par 3 course, which has 9 holes on it. And it's a great course for beginners or people that just want to play for about an hour or so. Okay. The longest hole is only about 130 yards long. It also has a new fun game called foot golf
yeah.
on the Willow Creek Par 3 course. You actually kick a soccer ball towards a bigger hole and try to keep score just like you would in regular golf. So something a little bit different for a lot of different kinds of play out there.
I love it. That's way too fun. All right, if you had to pick one hole here at the Eagleville Golf Club that would be your signature hole, what would that be?
Well, you know, that's a great question because we have so many good ones, but I think that hole number 18 is my personal favorite, and a lot of the visitors that come to the golf course really like to play that hole time and time again, and that one really stands out in my mind.
Can you take time out of your day and we can go play the entire hole from start to finish?
I think that sounds great. Let's grab our clubs.
That sounds great, Ryan. Thank you.
Great day.
I know, it is a great day. Number 18 has no idea what's in store for it. Here we come. So Ryan, 7,805 feet in elevation at this tee box for 18. What does that mean for us when we're teeing off, what to expect?
Yeah, well, first of all, it's a great finishing hole, par 5, elevated tee box. You've got about 100-foot elevation drop into the fairway there. I like to hit hybrid here because if I hit driver, I'm going to go too far and get a little bit some trouble as it gets a little bit more narrow.
Would you mind taking the honors and teeing off, showing us what it's all about?
Absolutely.
All right,
great.
sounds good.
Boom. Right there. Good swing.
See that?
Look at that. We're in the fairway. Nice. That'll play.
That's a heck of a shot, Ryan. Good job.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. There it is, Ryan. You jarred that one. Thank you for letting us come out and play. Nice work.
You got it.
Like this hole number 18. People want to come and play Eagleville, what would you recommend?
Yeah, we'll appreciate coming out. I think the best place to find us is going to be on our website, www.eaglevalegolfclub.com.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, 1 great Rocky Mountain location.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. You know, but it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, you know, she's putting them in the same basket. Again. It's like, hello? That's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
Sunday fun day. So thank you for joining us here at Good Morning Vale this morning. We had such fun having you tune in with us and having the Rotary Club bring us in their little duckies. And we've got a great show for you coming up tomorrow, 7 a.m. live till 9. We'll have Dan Smith from Friends of Mountain Rescue. And I love hearing all the different stories of what goes on that hill. Every time we see him, it is different. And I mean, it always gives you that that awe and caution of how beautiful our mountains are and how dangerous they are as well. So it'll be nice to talk to him, as well as we're going to be learning a little bit about My Village and the way they're using community to transform childcare. So pretty cool stuff coming your way. Of course, we'll have more epic mornings and your local weather. So grab your coffee, tune in, you know, come join us in your jammies, have a seat on the couch once the kids are off to school, and we'll have a great show for you 7 a.m. to 9.